read. So read lines and other methods in file handling. So now we will discuss about readliners method. What is readline method? Reads a single line from the file if we want to read multiple lines. So we can use a loop. For example, f equal to open my file and while true. Now we know that what is while true. While the condition is true, the code will execute and execute again and again. Then specify your readline method, and if not line, then break and print our line. The readlines method reads all the lines of the file and returns them as a list of strings. Okay, everyone. So this is the working of readlines method. Now, writelines method. The writelines method in Python writes a sequence of strings to a file. The sequence can be any iterable. What is iterable? First, what is eatable? Eatable means anything that we can eat. For example, fruits, food we can eat. Similarly, iterable means that can be iterate. For example, list, tuple, set, dictionary, such as a list or tuple. Okay, we can iterate it, and so we can iterate it. Now, here is an example of how to use the writelines method. F equal to open myfile.txt w. This is your method. Now lines and then line 1, and this is \n, which means print this line in the next line, and then print this line in the next line, and then again \n. F.writelines, this is your variable and this is your f.writelines method, and then close your file f.close. So in this way you can use writelines method, and its output is in this way. First your line 1 will print, and then your line 2 will print, and then your line 3 will print on the screen. So in this way you can use writelines method. This will write the strings in the lines list to the file myfile.txt. The \n characters are used to add new line characters to the end of each string. Okay. And what is this? Keep in mind that the writelines method does not add new line characters between the strings in the sequence. If you want to add new lines between the strings, you can use a loop to write each string separately. Okay, so this will write the strings in the lines list to the file myfile.txt. The \n characters, this is \n. \n means next line. This is next line character used for next line. And okay, now it's complete. So this is next line. Okay, characters are used to add new lines. You can add new line characters using \n to the end of each string. So okay, what is the function of \n? So erase it also, and we will erase it also, and okay, now select your markers. Now, in this point, keep in mind that Writelines method does not add new line characters. So it's very important. What is the difference between write and Writelines method? So Writelines method does not add new line characters, while on the other hand, new write method can add new line characters to the end of the strings. Between the strings in the sequence, if you want to add new lines between the strings, you can use a loop to write each string separately. Okay guys, so this is the difference of write and this is the Writelines method. So what is this? This is our write method. I hope please understand my writing. So this is write and this is Writelines. Okay. So now we will also read its code. First, you will write your file f equal to open myfile.txt and then specify your method or modes of file, and then in the next line lines equal to, so here backslash and you can see backslash and in the write method, but while on the Writelines method there is no backslash and so line 1 and then line 2 and then your line 3. Now for line in lines f dot write. Okay, this is our loop, and which loop? This is for loop. And then f dot write. What f dot write? And this is your line. This is your variable lines. And then what is this? Concatenate. Add backslash n. In this way we can use backslash n for next line in Writelines method. While on the other hand in write method you can directly apply your backslash n for take a new line in your txt file. So and at last close your file, f dot close. So in this way you can use both write method or Writelines method. Now erase everything. Okay. Now alright everyone, now that you have hopefully understood about Writelines method and difference between write and Writelines method. And let's take a closer look to its code. Now what is the next topic? So okay guys, open your Jupyter notebook and let's start some code about write and Writelines. So where is our Jupyter notebook? So this is, now in the previous video topic we will discuss about read